Hey everybody, this is Zach, and that's my backyard. In this project, I've isolated 5 species that live right under my nose. The common magpie, the California ground squirrel, the valley oak tree, southern fire ants, and yours truly, the human species. These 5 species exhibit several interesting relationships.
Just missing the sun. And tomorrow I know will be rainy at best. In the forecast I know is that I'll be depressed, but I'll wait outside, hoping that I'll catch sight of the sun. Because on and off the clouds have fought for control over the sky. And lately the weather has been so bipolar, and consequently so have I. But now I'm sunny with a high of 75, since you took my heavy heart and made it light. And it's funny how you find you enjoy your life when you're happy to be alive. And the temperature's freezing, and then after dark there's a cold front sweeping in over my heart. And we might wake up if I don't wake up to the sun. Because on and off the clouds have fought for control over the sky. And lately the weather has been so bipolar, and consequently so have I.
The huge oak trees in my yard create a perfect environment for all types of birds. Of all the birds that live in my backyard, though, the magpie population is the largest. This is probably because magpies like to build their nests in the tops of tall trees, and they like to eat other young birds and eggs. The oaks provide the magpies with both a suitable home and a large amount of prey.
No space to rent in this town. You're out of luck. And the reason that you had to care, the traffic is stuck. And you're not moving anywhere. You thought you found a friend to take you out of this place.
Birds aren't the only organisms that benefit from the presence of oak trees in my backyard, though. Although the California ground squirrel lives underground, the oaks provide him with a substantial proportion of his food. As you can see from the acorn shells by the squirrel's favorite hangout, the thousands of acorns that the 4 large oak trees drop every spring is good news for the squirrels. Ground squirrels are rodents, and around the Chafin house they're pretty much treated like rodents. Maybe it's because they ate the majority of the strawberries produced by a now retired strawberry plant in our side yard, hence the wire cages over our current strawberry plants. Or maybe it's because they ate the majority of the grapes produced by our grapevines. Or maybe it's because they ate the majority of the nectarines produced by our nectarine tree. Or maybe it's because they ate the majority of the peaches produced by this peach tree. In other words, the squirrels are basically parasites. Cute, but evil. The southern fire ant colony you see here is the largest one I've seen in a long time. I think that all the white objects are the larvae. Notice that the ants start carrying them away almost immediately after being discovered. In fact, this colony is the only one I've seen in a long time. We used to have ant problems regularly, which was troublesome because fire ants can sting. But then we hired a pest control company, which basically decimated the southern fire ant population in my backyard. This is one of the more depressing instances of human-animal interaction.
See the tuna fleets clearing the sea out. See the bedroom fires up.
Although this bird is a dove and not a magpie, its nesting place provides a good example of the relationship between humans and birds in my backyard. We humans provide food in the form of birdseed or fruit from our fruit trees. Squirrels aren't the only ones stealing our produce, and we often inadvertently provide material for shelter. Many birds will take pieces of trash like thread or cotton and use them as material for their nests. So, in a nutshell, these are a few of the interactions and relationships that exist between these 5 species in my backyard. There are infinitely more relationships that exist, both on a visible and microscopic level. The moral of the story is that the organisms in a given community are often more interconnected than you might think.